And we are live. Welcome to our weekly AMA. Today's AMA is about Guru Network Economy Flywheel. I'm excited to explore how this innovative mechanism will transform our ecosystem through AI-powered orchestration and sustainable growth. Let's hear from our CEO, Evgeny. Evgeny?
Hello, and as usual, thank you for your interest in Guru Network and for people who's just joining us. As usual, we will go through what we're building here, what's the actual step we pass through, where we're at, and why we all basically today in here talking about Guru Network Economy Flywheel launch and all those initiatives. We just recently voted in our governance, which is like Gov Guru Network AI, and how it all goes towards sustainable economy of Guru token, how Guru token participated in there, what's the utility in there, and why it all uh, drives forward the bigger concept and idea we have. And I would share I will share the screen now, but just let me introduce who we have on the call here. First of all, it's me, Evgeny. I'm founder and CEO of Guru Network, original founder of Dex Guru as well, where Guru Network came from. 4 years ago, we launched Dex Guru trading terminal for DeFi space, which supports 180 DEXs, 18 chains, and over the course of 4 years, Dex Guru terminal evolved all the way to all the great products we have, like block explorers, because the same indexer is used in all those block explorers. We deliver it to different chains. We use the same block explorer on our chain. So, for example, Guru Network Block Explorer, you see, it's not Etherscan, it's not like Block Scout. It's original Guru product, which we ship in as B2B products. As well as we have data warehouse. Where is data warehouse? Too many Guru icons in there. Yeah, this is data warehouse, Dune analytics type of thing, which again we are combining together for different chains. So here, example of X layer. We also have like common ones, and all those things over the years, they all compounded into Guru framework and product, which powers up Guru network ecosystem and Guru token as a core of it. And how it does that, right? What we are talking about here in our just recent proposal, and let's go to snapshot. And on snapshot, this Guru ecosystem incentivization and airdrop mechanism, which we got to the voting by the community just last week. Max here, he's basically driving for it. Hi, Max. How are you doing
everyone?
Today? Yeah, and are you happy that this initiative passed through and we have like great voting results? Actually,
yeah, I'm really excited that we finished the voting over this proposal, and the good thing that since the previous one, I can see that the participation increased, so that's a really good sign. For the project and for the team. So that's really great. And we just wanted to mention that on the Discord server there is proposal is kind of condensed, contain condensed information, but on the Guru Network.ai you can see more details about it and more kind of elaboration how it's going to work. So if you have any questions, please refer to governance portal. You can find it. And I think you would like to also announce our new kind of continuation of the
new proposal. I wanted to go through it, but I wanted to talk more about our kind of structure here. You see, we started this governance mechanism a week ago when we launched Guru L3 on base, and that's what we launched last week. And we had great participation in here as well. So thank you guys for participating in it. But when we launched our mainnet and we basically deployed all DeFi ecosystem in there, and we started polishing it for this week, and that's what we are doing. We introduced to the community a next step is like Guru ecosystem incentivization and airdrop mechanism, which would be operating on the mainnet after this proposal is basically voted for. And today it's voted for. So that actually starts a new chapter where on Guru mainnet on L3, we starting distributing ecosystem chest on the weekly basis based on what you guys been doing in the applications, based on the quests you participating in on mainnet version, and so on and so forth. So this thing, which was voted on today, allows people to actually being incentivized when they're using like Burning Meme and Artyom. And here we have Artyom, he's founder of Burning Meme, by the way. Artyom.
Hey everyone.
Yeah, and not only create cool pictures and vote for them on our, now we're calling it a point net, but have a way to migrate those into meme coins on Guru L3, and then from L3 to base, and start financing it, like jump starting it from ecosystem chest, because that's exactly what the ecosystem chest and Guru Seasons program is designed for, to drive forward the usage of Guru products, the usage of our ecosystem, usage of Guru, and that starts like right now. The next thing the next proposal Max mentioned is proposal 004, which we just got to discussion as this thing got voted on. And this proposal is about how do we showcase in the end-to-end, the whole Guru economy on very simple case right now, and people from community would be able to participate in it, and it's actually have maybe that case feels a little bit small compared to what we actually declared in our in our white paper, where we have like all those ecosystem participants exchanging value in Guru token and so on and so forth. Like this, the idea in white paper, it feels like it includes everything. But then we are like, oh, there is next proposal 004, sorry, it's not 404, quite funny. And in this proposal, we're talking about all the same stuff as we talk in white paper, how like payments for infrastructure and AI processors are distributed amongst all the participants who we have. Like, for example, NFT payment, which in this proposal could be subsidized from ecosystem chest, and NFT payment is like 400 gurus. It's getting subsidized from ecosystem chest, but to get the subsidy, you need to earn the points in doing the quests, participating in activities, and so on. And then you can exchange those points towards NFT, and when you're exchanging it, actual NFT payment getting delivered on base, and how that subsidy then divided between Guru Network Economy participants. And in that case, participants are Guru Network infrastructure, because we providing the nodes where everything operating on, we providing GPU power where AI processors are running, and so on and so forth. Then AI processors authors, and everything you do, like all those NFT mints, like not only meme coins launches, but NFT mints as well. It's AI processor which is developed and provided by Burning Meme, right? And as an author, again, according to our white paper, they need to be rewarded. Then we have Guru DAO governance and development, the development fund, which is basically the precursor for distribution mechanisms of those fees which we're getting for infrastructure, the service solution here, effectively over to the community in the form of distribution of fees which are actually gained in there. And then we have a burn mechanism introduced in here to actually control the supply and push Guru ecosystem forward and have this economic flywheel flying even better, because those four components, as we see in here, and controlling like percentages between them is basically controlling the whole Guru economy. And that's what we actually talking about here in this proposal. And everyone from the community, feel free to comment on it, feel free to propose what you see in there, like how it would be distributed, what's the actual your stake in it, or what could be interesting for you if you participate in an economy differently. For example, you start an ecosystem product with us, and because we have Guru framework, we making everyone eligible to create a chatbot, create an app which operates in their community, or like operates like just for you yourself, and you're doing stuff in there. So that's a quick intro into this proposal, and we have Max here, who's like a developer of those proposals. Of course, we discussing everything internally, but Max, just if you can introduce yourself and am I told everything right or not?
Yeah. Oh yeah, basically I'm Max. I'm working all of these like organizations, like proposals, governance, and so on. So yeah, if you have any questions regarding the process, you can feel free to ping me in the Guru Network chat. Yes, you're absolutely right. So basically, this proposal maybe don't cover all the aspects of the economy, but I think it's a good start for the community. And so idea is like kind of establish this mechanism that would allow us to at the same time incentivize the users to participate in quests, in the providing rewards for using the platform, or like on the testnet, pointsnet, or testnet, or the mainnet, and at the same time integrate it into like project and ecosystem economy to kind of making this positive feedback. So yeah, the great example, maybe the key thing here is like this AI-generated NFT, Guru DAO NFT. When you like purchase it for Guru in the app, it's not only like goes to like for like on some treasury, but it's distributed across different areas to making sure that each purchase of NFT supports the economic growth and ecosystem growth. So we're including here like one of the area where it's going to is infrastructure code, because like generating NFT is consume power, consume like electricity and some like computational resources. Also, like there is since like ecosystem consists of the multiple apps or like AI processor authors, for example, like Burning Meme, they also get this part of the these purchases to incentivize and make them more motivated to like keep growing the apps. This third part is go to the governance and deployment, and it's kind of to sustain the protocol work. And the important mechanism is burn mechanism. It's kind of a great and proven tool to at the same time reduce token supply, create upward pressure to kind of balance or increase token value. So it's kind of a useful mechanism to maintain or balance like token value. So because like everyone is interested in to keep the token valid and keep its price on the appropriate level. So it's kind of like so its first attempt. I believe its system and economy can be enhanced, but since like we're rapidly developing, we need to like to test it, to implement this new feature and look see like if something work, we can keep doing it. Something if that doesn't work, we can like it was experiment, maybe we can adjust. So the idea is to be flexible to support it. So
and what I wanted to add is that mechanism, which right now we are talking about, like AI generated NFTs, and we and to generate those NFTs we using all the components. We're using orchestration to orchestrate Web3 processes where we minting NFT, transferring the tokens, and I would showcase it for you in Burning Meme app right after. So you don't need to even connect your wallet. It's all like from your operational wallets where you have your points, but you, in the end, you get an NFT on base into your wallet of your choice. That's the one. From one point of view, it looks like, oh, it's a generation of NFT, and it's not like something, something like, for example, Guru matches for the swaps or some other stuff like or Web3 automations and trading strategies, what we actually have common in there. But on that quite simple case, we activating the whole economy end to end, and we testing it end to end. And at the same time, we incentivizing community on the way there to actually participate and test, because when you minting using your points, Guru DAO NFT, you became eligible for weekly chess distributions and for those quests which are coming in all the apps, in Miles app, and Guru Network app, and Burning Meme, and that effectively jumpstarts the whole economy and everything what comes down the line. But the first step we need to pass, and think of it as we have this big economy in mind, and that's how it's going to work. We just get in the very simple use case of it, and that use case activates the whole thing, activates the flywheel end to end, which then would be applied in like of course it will be adjusted on the way, because we are working in here. You guys using those mechanics to generate those NFTs, to generate meme coins and burn meme, do different stuff, and we're adjusting on our side. But then that mechanic is adjusted. We then using it for trading automations, for meme coin launch strategies and burning meme, for other stuff, and it's all works. And it's like agile approach, and it's very, for us as a developers, it's kind of very comfortable approach, because we have sprints, we have like we are usually dividing work, and that's how all development works. Like you have really comprehensive system which you need to build, but then you divide it into small pieces, and then you deliver in those small pieces, you testing how they works, then you combining all those small pieces into bigger structure, bigger system, and then the whole stuff is working. So that's one of the pieces we need to go through before introducing those mechanics for bigger use cases, when actual, like, not 400 gurus or like 1,000 points or 2,000 points, like the cost of those NFTs right now are involved in this process. But when we actually automating the strategy with like thousands of worth of tokens being managed in there and automated, and it's all works like that. That's how I see it from burning meme perspective, Artyom. So what that mechanics, what it actually activates? How do you see it as a ecosystem project participating in all this from day one?
Yeah, I see it's a really interesting structure. I actually have a few things. How exactly it should be divided between different parts. I understand that it should be actually be tested on different scenarios, but is there something in place right now? So for example, we have 100% of this payment, and how it will be divided between infrastructure cost, like DAO governance, burn mechanisms, and this rented processes. Do you have something in mind at this point?
Yeah, that's we of course we have something in mind, and we discussed it internally, and because it's so crucial to not make it like completely internal decision. That's why we actually put it into our discourse. And in discourse, we expecting everyone to participate. You as a ecosystem project, which are inside Guru Network ecosystem, proposing your ideas, we proposing our ideas, and we have community involved in here because community is basically Guru Treasury in here as well, which and governance. So let's have this proposal till Friday in very active discussion. Maybe some numbers and some percentages would be dropped in there. And on Friday, as usual, we have AMA, like weekly AMA, and we would go over, okay, that's what was proposed, that's how we see it, that's what we would put on actual voting in snapshot in regards to this distribution and so on. So and that's exactly the process we want to follow. We're not like mimicking governance in here. We are very serious about it. That's why we are doing it proper way from development perspective, because we testing everything on smaller use cases, and then we elevating it on next level, and so on. The same with governance. So yeah.
Besides that, regarding infrastructure cost, I think that might be so, because there's so many AI processes involved on every steps. I think that makes sense to provide an option for someone who has or owns these GPUs instances to participate in this economy as well, because in some cases we need to rent it to use this, right? But what if someone in community, or there's for sure there is a market for people who, for example, used mining before, and right now they have these abilities and these farms with powerful GPUs, and they might be part of this economics as well, to rent the GPUs, receive Guru, and make it work as well. What do you think about it?
Good that we already thought about it. And in our white paper, we have individual agents. It's like AI non-custodial run by compute nodes. So there is a concept of compute nodes in there, and compute nodes in the economy, which is described in here, have a reward stake and so on. So exactly what you're describing, we already took care about it in our white paper. As well as on Friday, we would have Alexei Valinchikov presenting his new agent management and knowledge-based management system, which he was working on hard for Miles app integration. And this system, which he would be presenting on Friday, is actually works as a management console for this infrastructure. And this management console then at the next step would include all those fees distributed among like compute runners, model providers, and AI processors providers. But whatever, what he would be representing in there is like how it works right now, without economy flywheel in it, directly working with infrastructure which is provided by Guru Network right now. But in the middle of the system, which he would be presenting on Friday, we embed in economical mechanics. So Guru token is actually paid towards AI processors and compute nodes providers and model providers and everyone. So
yeah, I think that's might be huge actually, and this also turns Guru at least a bit in the PIN project, which allows all this infrastructure to run, and this might be really interesting. I have my own GPUs here in my place. Actually, I want to access to the
you,
system.
you want to earn rewards using it.
Yes, yes.
Why it's staying and not working while you are away?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I know many guys with these GPUs infrastructures right now. Yeah, and it's especially makes sense because like soon we're gonna see next generation of GPUs like NVIDIA 50 something models. I believe it will happen in months or something like this. Yeah.
And you so as a like I would disclose something here, but Artyom, he's like really great in AI processors building when combining like multiple models together to produce all those images you guys see in our like chat groups and burning meme and so on. So all those AI processors, he actually came up with the idea of those, and then he was able to combine the different models, and that's what you're utilizing your GPU at home for, right?
Yes. Yes.
So you have conf UI running against it, and yeah, and then but on this GPU, this infrastructure, it's actually provided by you as a complete product, as a service. So, for example, Guru Network app or Miles app, it's utilizing Burning Meme uh, AI processor for particular thing, like generate new picture with particular theme, as well as name, description, manifest of it, all those things. And it's like, it's not like providing a GPU, it's providing like a value that I don't need GPU as application owner. I need a way to engage like community with our chatbot. I need a way to engage with people in our mini apps, and that's why I'm ordering this service as a complete service from Burning Meme. So that's kind of idea. And Burning Meme under the hood can use those GPUs, which are running on top of Guru orchestration nodes, which are distributed. So yeah, as a person who've been like writing most of this white paper, that's exactly the vision we had at the very beginning, and that's exactly the vision we're implementing here. And again, we published it in April, and right now it's like November, so it's like half a year past, but we already launched a token to support this economy. We've got it into multiple ecosystems. Like we have it on Base, we have it on Guru L3, we have it on Ethereum mainnet, and it's liquid everywhere. We've got a framework developed, which is like core to onboard all those ecosystem projects easily. And now we have like B2B pipeline, which fills in those ecosystem projects with all those community apps and so on. For example, or like chain apps, like we have Crossfly, Telcoin, and so on. And the next step we discuss in here, as we have already a liquid token, we already have all those participants, we have ecosystem apps already. How do we start in it? And that's exactly the reason we have it in here. Cool. I just wanted to showcase you the cool stuff in Burning Meme, and it's in stage right now. And I would tell you why it's in stage. But basically, for everyone who was struggling to mint this NFT before because of like Web3 nature of it, like approve, mint, and you have to pay like 400 gurus on Base. Now you can actually mint it using your balance and Burning Meme. So here it's like 1,000 burns, and then you can mint it as an NFT, and now it's generating a new one, and we'll actually mint it live in here. And that functionality actually like starting this economic flywheel like right away, because we have this collection where it's OpenSea, Guru Network DAO. And you see there are already 41 items in there, and this collection is basically, it has a treasury right now of all the Guru tokens, which are paid for those AI generations, and those would be distributed using this mechanism on a weekly basis. So next Wednesday, there would be the first distribution there, and now we're deciding on it, and now we're basically starting, I wouldn't say playing with it, but showcasing it and testing it. And whatever issues we'll see in there, we're going to fix. Then we propagating the same mechanism on bigger things and on bigger things. And we also Burning Meme have a great utility everywhere during those AI meme coin launches for all this stuff. So that's what we're doing here. Is it generated already? Yeah, art is generated. You see. Halloween DAO Serenity. Actually, I like it. So it's like promote to NFT and meme, because I acknowledge 1000 Guru. It's like T Guru actually burns, and now I'm paying in points which were all earned by like finishing those quests on Burning Meme, in voting, and then redistributing it for. I'm spending those points to actually mint NFT in my operational wallet in that case, but you can put like other wallet, because you're exchanging your points to for the NFT, and then you're completing the task, and it's getting minted, and so on and so forth. And let's wait for it a little bit. What that NFT actually gives you? Again, why you would be exchanging points for Guru DAO NFT? Because it grants you eligibility for weekly distribution from the season's chest, which are starting like a week from now, so next Wednesday. Then it's providing you voting power in the DAO, and lots of guys already checked this, how it works in Snapshot, voting for those proposals. And this proposal 004 actually comes for the voting, maybe with some percentages and so on. When we're planning on launching Monday for the voting?
For the voting, unless there was like, well, based on discussion, according to current plan, I think it's going to be on Saturday, 3 days from now. But if we see like there is a lot of discussion, a lot of questions, so we like open to extend this discussion period.
Okay, and then you participate in governance, and we as core contributors want to incentivize this participation as well. That's why we are providing the Guru pool for everyone who's participating in governance mechanisms. And the next one would be again, incentivized voting for the ecosystem flywheel and so on. And then, and during this week, starting from today, and you would be able to mint those DAO NFTs using the points. And next week, everyone would be eligible and ready to actually start participating in all this economy, finance from ecosystem chest and all those distributions in here. So that's roughly the idea. And here we have your Guru DAO NFT. I just minted it for points and hadn't signed any transactions. It's actually happened from our operational wallet, which is inside Guru framework, and you can see it on OpenSea, and you can see the transactions in there. How cool is that? What do you think?
Looks awesome. It's really smooth, and just a few clicks and it's done.
Yeah. So now you are able to exchange those points. Not right now, and like it's still in stage right now, and I would go through it like when today we're planning on pushing it to production in Burning Meme and in Guru Network and in Miles Up, and I would go through why it's not in production yet. But basically points exchanged to the asset which exists on base, and it's been paid using Guru tokens on base from ecosystem chest, and that's what actually happened right now. And by doing it, you're eligible to get to the next level, and on that next level, you're participating in meme coin launches on Guru L3 and on base, using those balance, and you also participating in all those weekly distributions which are happening. So that's what being activated. Yeah, and in regards of why we hadn't pushed it to production just yet, right? What we are working on for the last week since we launched our L3 is to make it, hold on, is to make DeFi ecosystem work properly in there, as well as we are setting up like arbitrage in here, so distributions which are happening on L3 would land somewhere. They would be exchangeable on our Dex. So on Dex here we have pools with USDC, right? How tokens? Where are pools? Actually, I need to connect wallet first. Yeah, it's like either Ethereum or USDC, and then you would be able to swap it and to go forward with it. But for this week, since mainnet launch, that's what we are polishing, like DeFi ecosystem, Arbitrage bot in there, and Arbitrage bot. Let me actually find it. Started working. Yeah, this is Arbitrage bot address, and those are the transactions it's making to keep the Guru price on L3 the same as we have on base, and it just been activated in the beginning of this week, and we currently checking how it works, how it changes value it's swapping, and so on based on the activity, and it looks good, but we're still making adjustment to it. In a week, when we'll start doing distributions, it would be actually able to handle all those changes of the prices in Guru token against USDC, against Ethereum, and the liquidity from base core contributors voting to move it in there from our Treasury on base. And in the end, those distributions would go somewhere and those would be liquid. That's what we're working on right now. And that's what we've been working for the last week since we launched mainnet, as well as providing those mechanisms inside the app, so you would be able to get those distributions, work on those proposals. And then it's as part of this experience where you mint in Guru DAO NFT, you should be receiving initial balance on Guru Network L3 on mainnet. And we have, and that's what actually is not included in the process right now, because of like, we are working on arbitrage, and now it works, and we are working on like making DeFi system more robust on our L3, and that's actually also done. And now we add in that last step in here, that along with Guru DAO NFT, you get in Guru on L3, like real Guru transferred towards your wallet, and you can start playing with this balance. We add in that last portion to it, and it's not happening in a week, it's happening right now, adding this quest to all the applications we have, which is like Guru Network, Burning Meme, Miles app, and then after it, you guys would be able to mint it using your points, get initial balance on L3, and start playing with it. Like that's what we want you to do. That balance, that initial balance, would be quite low for the starters, and that's why we are starting it as such. So we want to hit our L3 ecosystem with low balances first, but then because we have this weekly distribution thing, like evergreen, like a flywheel of distributions plus economical fees plus burn mechanism, then we can go to the next level and start distributing not only initial balance, but exchanging points to claimable gurus on L3. So that's what we're launching here. That's what I wanted to cover. Do you guys have anything to add? Do we have any questions?
Yeah, actually, when you were saying that we will distribute this in all our apps, what I have in mind, I remember this case which was in June with mass share mechanisms. If this sharing minting NFT happen for points, I think it's fair to make these mass share mechanisms in any of this process. What do you think about it?
Mass share and so incentivize sharing for the memes. That should be a driver. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's how we can make more exposure here and to bring attention for more people.
Yep. Okay. For proposal for economy flywheel, I believe we good. I don't see any discuss here. Awesome, guys. Any actual questions? So what I wanted to go over as well is like those developments we did on our partnership side, right? On those community apps which we launching. And let's go through it. So Miles Dutcher app, and you guys, if you use us for several weeks already at least, you should be well aware that we are partnering with Miles Dutcher and we are creating this unique community experience for them with our chatbot and mini app integrated into their groups. And this thing is actually another case where we want those Guru incentives, points, everything to operate and operating in the economy of the app. And the main economy of this app is basically all around trading, swapping, and automating of those things. That's why we have operational wallet in here. That's why we have actions to actually subscribe to alpha events, which is like monitoring alpha wallets, and then you have in DMs notifications about them, and you can drop down anytime and start swapping. What we have it because in the core, and again in our white paper, we have this description of Guru Network and orchestration used to automate Web3 transactions, automate trading, have data science model helping you to actually execute trading strategies. And those are the first steps in there, and we landing it in Miles community step by step. So first of all, we introduced those notifications on big moves. Then we introduced subscription to price notifications. That's how you can set it, and then you're getting back like notifications when the price changed. You have our widget, and you can always drop down and basically decide what you're doing with this token. As the next step would be automated strategies, which are executed using Guru token as a payment mechanism for this. And that's how the same flywheel we're talking here would be working in Miles app in trading community to actually as a payment system for those AI processors which are helping you trading. Again, we're testing this economy on those cases, then we're moving it to other cases which are much bigger and much more profitable, and so on and so forth. And that's what we actually implemented in Miles Dutcher. And in their community, there are multiple features which we introduced recently, and those are AI features. That's why we have AI in our in our domain even, right? So in their community, Miles, now our bot operates and being triggered on any dollar something. So it's proactively engaging with the users, providing them analytics and data and information on tokens they are dropping here, and that's what happens in this community. And by the way, we've asked Guru chat for everyone to join like Miles.io app to go through the verification process and to come to this group and help us test it here. And that's exactly what we are testing here. Proactive engagement with trading community, which all drives traffic towards the app. And in the app, we have control of those notifications, control of the trading strategies, and all the rest of the stuff. And you can do what you guys love most, right? Swapping tokens, buying, selling, and participate in quests to actually get points and exchange them towards the rewards. So that's what we added to Miles app this week. It's like ability for chatbot to be triggered on any discussion of any token, as well as price and transactions notifications, which later come into be not only notifications but actual executions, like in Banana Gun, if you want, which then converted into transactions, and those transactions causing the volume, and that volume, for this volume we have plans pretty similar to Banana Gun. So this volume generates fees again coming into our flywheel. They participate in burn mechanism, creating upward pressure to reducing token supply, all those things. That's how, like, we discussed how it works with Burning Meme, how it works with Guru app, and that's how it works for traders community, where we integrate in it. And besides Miles community, we have 2 more coming in the following weeks. So it's like a solution which we polishing for one, but delivering for everyone else as well. And that's the whole point of software development, right? You automating one thing, then you scaling it to, I don't want to say to the moon, but it's not about the token. That's how software development works, right? You writing the program once, and then it works for you. So we ship in that use case of Guru framework towards the traders community once, and then it's participating in multiple communities, and it's starting rolling this Guru Economy Flywheel. That's exactly what we're talking about in here. So guys, please participate in discussion. We need to decide on all those things, how it's distributed, what's in there. If you have ideas, please post it in there. Please vote. And there is some comment in there. I'll translate it in Russian. It's pretty vague, actually. It's old and stupid. Quests and so on. There should be utility. Leto, if you are on the call, we're talking about utility throughout the whole hour in here, and how it's all like triggered by this initial case, but moved towards bigger cases and bigger cases and bigger cases. And I would answer him in here as well. Can do it in Russian.
Yeah, just wanted to also highlight, like, it's really, so since we're starting with like more simple cases, it's really important to like get you in the loop and the discussion. And if you have any ideas, proposals, please share it. It's really important to get the feedback, because we're starting with a simple case and we're going to improve it and make it more complicated over the time. But it's really important for community to be engaged from the beginning and we're open for all the comments and ideas.
And that is exactly why we call it flywheel, because the first moves of the flywheel are the hardest. So if you want to help us with this, welcome to the proposal, welcome to every activity, welcome to every app. By the way, should we show this new video we have?
Yeah. Oh, video with
And also, I believe we didn't mention mainnet switch in this talk. Should we already, or it's next time a material?
Yeah, we for this mainnet switch, I was showcasing this first mechanic we have in there, where you are getting you basically spending the points, but then you getting on Guru on mainnet, and that thing being activated today. We'll keep you updated, guys. Yeah, we wanted to launch proper arbitrage on our L3 first before it's getting activated, and that's what we've been tested like today in the morning. So now it's being tested. Now we would be rolling it out, and the first activity would be like mint NFT, get initial balance of Guru token on L3. That's pretty much what it is. Yeah, and yeah, let's show the video. Yeah, that's a cool. Like I
Awesome.
always seen those videos first time during our AMAs, and I always amazed how, from design perspective, we work in there, and then from what we showcase, and it's exactly what we wanted to showcase.
I don't know who chose this music for this video, but it's really groovy.
Yeah.
Kudos to the team, kudos to the designer.
Yeah.
Kudos to the designer. Yeah, and again, we have another AMA this week on Friday, where we would be showcasing what's already working. Plus, Alexey Valinchikov would be representing our AI processors management panel and functionality. So thank you for your time today to come over, and let's start discussing the flywheel. Let's start this going. But on Friday we have more stuff coming, so please join. We'll keep you updated, and so on and so forth.
Thank you everyone for this talk today, and thank almost 200 people who joined us for your support, for your attention, and we'll see you around. Go discuss.
Yep.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye.